Now I know that I'm not drinking caffeine, but listen, it doesn't stop me drinking some amazing blends. So this is Sip Coffee in Manchester. Pretty sure they've got a place in Ancoats, and they've recently moved and got a spot at Deansgate Square, just in the general store. So I've just got a mushroom chai latte. Absolutely gorgeous, absolutely amazing. Loads of health benefits in the mushroom mix. Delicious. So it is March and we've got a new challenge underway, but just very quickly on February's challenge. So Feb was the pull push challenge for 2024, 5,000 pull-ups and 5,000 rings dips, and I achieved both of those targets. And of course the objective was to complete the 5,000 pull-ups and 5,000 ring dips in Feb, but the pull-ups must be completed with a 5 kilogram additional weight, and I did achieve that. As you know, if you've been watching the vlog series on YouTube, you'll know that around this period here, it was particularly challenging, and I talk about why that was. I talk about the midsection here and the journey and the progress, and of course, coming up to the final 4 sessions here where the volumes actually ramped up. We know something, thinking about February as a month, there was 29 days because it was a leap year in Feb, and it took me 19 days to complete February's challenge. And to think about the improvement that has been made on the gymnastic rings from day 1 right up until day 19, honestly, it's been remarkable. So much so it's folded over, it's moved over into March's challenge. So without further ado, let's dig into March. Let's have a look at March. Okay, so March is going to be a pull, push, row challenge for 2024. So just go down to the bottom here. So we've got objective is complete 5,000 pull-ups and 5,000 ring dips and 100,000 meters rowed in March 2024. The pull-ups must be completed with a 7.5 kilogram additional weight, and the ring dips must be completed with a 2.5 kilogram additional weight. How I achieve this challenge is up to me, and of course, like with all of the challenges in 2024, this challenge is going to be featured on the Phil Jessé vlog series on YouTube, where you can follow the journey. Okay, so listen, I'm super excited about having the indoor rowing on there, but just to talk you through this, so I've planned it out over 20 days for the challenge. So I've selected 20 days in March. Now, the only reason that these days will change is if for whatever reason I don't train on that day, but you'll know everything because I'll talk to you and explain everything as we go on the journey. This is how I've broken it down though. So I've taken the 5,000 pull-ups and I've sectioned it out into 20 days, 250 pull-ups each training session. That same training session, 5,000 ring dips, which is broken down into 250 ring dips each session. And then finally, the meters rowed, indoor meters rowed, 100,000 meters rowed. I broke it down over the 20 days and I've said 5,000 meters rowed each session. So, for example, today's session should look like this. Monday, 4th of March, 250 pull-ups with a 7.5 kilogram weight, 250 gymnastic ring dips with a 2.5 kilogram weight, and 5,000 meters rowed on the indoor rower. And that is basically the session for today. The rowing, I'm very excited about that. But listen, let's get to it and we'll talk more in a bit. Okay, I'm in here now. So I've got the 7.5 kg weight. So this is going to be on the pull-ups today and I'm super excited about digging into this. Okay, time is tight today. So let's get to it. Okay, so yesterday I literally taken all these calluses all the way right down. So that's my left hand and that is the right hand. It might be difficult to tell, but these are the main parts that I've chiseled right down. These were getting to the point where they were like mini Mount Everests on the hands. So it's going to be interesting. Today's going to be the first day having the fresh skin on there. And I'm just going to see how it goes. get the chalk on there. 250 pull-ups with a 7.5 kilogram weight. Let's get to it. Okay, so that is the pull-ups done. 250 pull-ups with a 7.5 kilogram weight. You know what, it's gone absolutely beautiful today. There's a part of me that's thinking about increasing the weight, but listen, I'm just getting giddy because technically I've been resting now since Thursday. We're on Monday today and I'm not trained in the way that I normally train since then. But I've just really enjoyed it, keeping it real on the straight bar. It's been absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to get on with the ring dips now, and then it's onto the rows. So I'm just going to hydrate, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Okay, so this is it. This is the rower. I have never used this before at all, and I'm super excited about getting familiar with it. So I'm literally gonna jump on here, get my feet set up in these straddles. I'm not going to spend too much time on the power or the rowing side. I'm just going to find my flow and just get to it on here. But of course, once I'm finished, you're going to see that I've done the 5,000 meters. The challenge, remember, isn't hitting a certain time frame. So right now for me, it's just getting to the 5,000 meters, and then I can get a feel for it because it's all new. All right, see you soon. Okay, so that is today's session done. So March's first day, day one, has been achieved. You know what, it's been awesome. So 250 pull-ups with a 7.5 kilogram weight, 250 ring dips with a 2.5 kg weight, and the 5,000 road meters. This is my feedback on today. The pull-ups I found really smooth. Everything went really, really well. Same with the rings, and the same with the indoor rowing. This is where my head's at the moment. Logic says I've had Friday as a rest day, Saturday as a rest day, Sunday as a rest day. I've come bouncing in here today, super excited about this new challenge, and I do feel as if I've gone through the pull-ups and the ring dips thinking I could increase the weight. That's where my head's at. Okay. The indoor road meters, that's the first time that I've done that in a long time. A long time. So I know that in terms of looking at the data, you can see the data at the end of this video. I achieved the 5,000 meters. The time that I achieved it in isn't necessarily the best time. I'm sure that there are so many other better times out there, but this is where I'm at. This is day one for me of the rowing. So that is day one's time. So I went in there today just to perform and just see how it would go, with no real exact data that I was focusing on other than the 5,000 meters indoor row to achieve. That was basically it. My main concern, or the risk analysis for me that I needed to be aware of, particularly with the indoor rowing, was after doing the 250 weighted pull-ups and the 250 weighted ring dips, going then into the indoor rowing, having not done it in a long time, I was concerned about potential repetitive strain, which apparently is something that's quite common. That's the feedback that I've got anyway, so that's something to bear in mind. Also, I've got to learn my technique. I've got to get my flow state down with the indoor rowing, and I don't know what that's like. So that's going to develop over time. The more I practice that movement over time, it's going to develop, and I'll know what it feels like we'll be able to see the data, how it unfolds, because remember, the goal, the target is 5,000 meters in today's session. How I get there is kind of up to me, and right now I want to focus on form, but I don't know what that precision technique looks like for me just yet, because this is day one. So I need to think about that, I need to reflect upon that. So there are lots of different things going on. In terms of the rings dips and the pull-ups, I am tempted to increase the weight. The reason why I'm not going to do that straight away is this. I'll give you an analogy. We've all had that scenario where we've been at a gym, training facility, and we've been with a friend or a group of friends, and there's that one friend that you're trying to show them how to do the movement. You have got it on a certain weight, and they all of a sudden decide they want to start on your weight, or even do more weight than you. And you're looking, you're thinking, right, focus on your form. You've not done this before, but they go away, they do that movement, they bash it out, and they leave the gym thinking they've done the same workout that you've just done. And they have, technically they have. And then the next day they cancel on you because they've got sore arms, or sore back, or sore chest, because they've overdone it, because the body's not used to it, and they have to recover for at least 3-4 days, something like that. The point that I'm making is, I've been in that situation myself in the past. I've been that person that has pushed myself too much, too soon, too quick. And if I increase the weight, if I was to increase the pull-ups weight, I'd take it to 10 kilograms. That'd be the next natural, logical progression step for me. And for the rings dips, I'd take it to 5 kilograms. That would be the next logical step in the process. But I'm going to see how day 2, day 3, maybe even day 4 pans out. Because remember, the challenge has to be challenging. I have to feel that challenge for myself mentally and physically. But I've really enjoyed today. I've really enjoyed introducing the indoor rowing. So I'm so glad that I've brought this movement, this exercise into this challenge. Yeah, I think now it's fuel up, get some good calories in there, rest up, and then I will see you for day 2. Listen, whatever you're doing, wherever you are in this world, thank you so much for staying with me on this journey. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. See you soon.